up, guys? Duane Richins, door-to-door realtor. I just finished one of the best books that I've ever read that is so crazy impactful when it talks about what you can accomplish that you don't think you can accomplish. So everybody go buy this book and then take a journey with James Lawrence and the Iron Cowboy. The book is called Iron Cowboy, and he runs marathon after marathon after marathon, 50 marathons in 50 states in 50 consecutive days. And it's taught me so much about what can happen, where we can end up being, and how we can warp and change not only our lives, but those around us by simply doing more than what we think we can. There's parts in that book where he talks about how he did not want to go out, how he had a broken toe within weeks of being out there, how, his legs were so swollen, times when he felt like he couldn't take another stroke. At one point, his shoulder doesn't work and he has to swim with one arm to get through this triathlon. There's times where he can't physically stand after accomplishing the triathlon for that day, and he has to be held up for the pictures. You guys, it's insane to see the amount of value that this gives to each one of us, because yes, I'm not asking you to go out and push your body to those extremes, but I am asking you to do a little bit more than you think you can. I'm asking you to look at yourself and write down, what are you good at? How can you improve on some other things that you're not as good at? How can you take the talents you already have and then go turn it into making crazy moves that will build your success for not only you, for your family, but for those that may possibly not have the opportunities to have, that you can give back in charity and doing other things. So it all starts with your mindset. I'm gonna read a little bit out of this book. You guys, we're huge on books. So this is 5 laws that determine all life's outcomes. And it talks about, being able to see yourself differently than others. I'm going to read you this part. It says, years ago, I had the opportunity to attend a Special Olympics event in which my son, who has Down syndrome, was competing. One of the other participants was also a friend of mine, a tall 16-year-old man named David. He was running the 50-yard dash. His mental handicap in life hadn't diminished his optimism or outlook. Race was run in heats, and David was in the 4th heat. Since David wasn't especially motivated about winning, I stood with him near the starting line, attempting to get him excited and ready to go for it. As his race approached, as his heat came up to a straight line, I asked, so are you going to win this race, David? He was in the first lane, and he had proceeded to look down at the other participants in his heat. He then looked back at me and said with a big grin, I can beat these guys. They're all retarded. I laugh at this. I've got my wife's family is an amazing family, and they've adopted handicapped children, and many of them have, serious health conditions. We have multiple Down syndromes in her family that was adopted and brought in from other countries. And I've been around these handicaps a lot. And so I have to laugh as he looks down the line and says, these guys are all handicapped. I'm going to win this race. Not looking at his weaknesses, not looking at anything other than his strengths. And this is something I want you guys to also look at. What are my strengths? How can I push that forward with the confidence that I will win? Because I have these strengths that other people don't have. Huge opportunity, huge blessing. Handicapped children, Down syndrome, all of these other big, issues in life physically. My heart goes out to them because they are special spirits. And I've learned a ton being around them a lot. I was nervous at first being around handicapped children, but I've grown to love them for their weaknesses, for their strengths. My brother Phil, he didn't speak. He was nonverbal. It's my wife's brother. And he was constantly bringing people up. He had a ball. He'd always pass the ball back and forth with you. And the power that came from that man that couldn't speak was incredible. Now, as I look at you guys, what are your superhuman strengths? What is your love language that you portray off to those in your family? How hard will you work for them? What is your mindset? What are you willing to give and do to provide for them? And as you look deeper into the rest of the year, we've got a little over 40 days left. You've got to start looking at what you can accomplish. how can I finish strong in 2024? And what is 2025 like for me? Can I push a little more than I did before? Can I do a little bit better? And what can I do with that money? Am I able to invest it so that I take a small percentage, take $60,000, $70,000 and invest it and buy a property? Allow that property to then double, triple in value over the next 10 years. And then what does that look like? It's one of the biggest things that I want to teach you guys. Through real estate, we have the opportunity to bless the lives of so many people around you. And that starts with you getting out there and hustling and making extra income. This isn't about, I wanna go knock doors so I can live. You need to get the mindset where you need to go knock doors so that you can make extra to be able to help others, including yourselves and your family, and build a legacy for you to leave behind. And that all starts with having that mindset that I won't quit, I'm gonna do more. Too often as real estate agents, we get that mindset that we just need to go get a deal, bring in money, and then we stop working. We have that mindset to just get enough, that we're above average. If we sell more than 3 homes a year, we're above average. I'm here to tell you that is not average in my book. If you're not selling 40 homes a year, you're not average. You should be doing at least 40 homes a year. You ask anyone in my coaching program, on my team, I expect you to put someone under contract every week. Every week, you guys. That's finding 2 people that will buy and sell with you, and you're gonna sell 48 homes. I think that's the easiest thing that you can possibly do in your career. And it will open up doors for you to be able to live a lifestyle that's by design, that you choose it and you get to live it the way you wanna live it. Is it easy? No, it's not. You're gonna have to get out. You're gonna have to learn how to knock doors. You're gonna have to learn how to get in front of people. You're gonna have to learn to communicate with them. You're gonna have to learn what questions to ask. You're gonna have to be uncomfortable. You're gonna have to go out and knock in weather that may not be ideal, either way too hot or way too cold. You're gonna have to be consistent. You're gonna have to miss things in life that are important. But when you do that, you're gonna be able to create a legacy for you and your family and for many other people that will never have the chance to make the money that you will make in your career. Bless them. Bless you, bless your lives, bless your family's lives by doing a little bit more. Have that mindset. Use what your talents are, what you're capable of, and get out there and win. And if you don't have the education, you need someone to push you, you're not accountable enough to yourself, get with us. Get on our team. Get in with Realbroker. We'll bring you on our team no matter what state you're in. We're already in over 15 states and we're expanding. I've got people signing up in North Carolina this week. That'll put us 16. I've got another person signing up in a state we're not there, which will put us at 17. So guys, we are excited to build and grow this across the United States with you and help you be successful. Get in our coaching program. Let us help you. And please comment in the comments one of the things that you want to leave behind as a legacy for your family, and also what is something you'd love to do if you had extra money to be able to serve somebody else. Make sure you put that in the comments. Excited to see what you guys are doing. Excited to see you use that mindset and warp into a whole new you as you finish this year strong and get into 2025. Guys, I appreciate your support. Thank you for being a part of this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'm jacked to watch you guys be successful by just going out and applying what we're teaching. I know it works. I've seen it work, and I'm so excited to continue on to 2025 because we've got a lot of big things coming. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this channel with everybody you can possibly think of. Have a great holiday season, and Merry Christmas to you guys.